written and directed by Maeve Chapman. This play is a modern take on Romeo and Juliet, but it may not be what you're expecting. Let's see what happens on the streets, or rather the tomb of the Romans.
For here lies Juliet, and her beauty makes this false a feasting presence full of light. Oh, my love, my wife,
Seriously?
that hath sucked the honey of thy breath. Thou art not conquered. Beauty's inside is yet crimson in thy lips and in thy cheeks. Shall I believe that unsubstantial death is amorous, and that the lean auburn monster keeps thee here?
Oh, please, what is this crap?
Come, lie down in my arms. Here's to thy health, where thou tumblest.
Okay, that's it. I think you've gone on there long enough, pretty boy.
Who are you? Can't you see I'm sort of busy sacrificing myself for the love of my life?
English, please. Cut this iambic crap. Nobody knows what the hell you're saying.
I haven't the faintest notion about what you may be talking about. Who are you?
Come on, Rome's. Surely you recognize me?
Should I? Lady in the strangest undergarments I've ever seen?
Have to put that ridiculous non-costume on.
Rosencrantz?
You're a true romantic.
I, loved you once, fair maiden, but alas, our stars were not aligned. But I'm kind of in the middle of something. Here's to thy health, where thou tumblest.
Stop, you idiot. You met this girl like 2 days ago.
My love for Juliet is boundless and journeys to the very depths of my being.
Oh, yeah? Then, what's her middle name? Her favorite color?
Such things are insignificant when matched with the tremendous power of our love.
Look, Rose, I get it. She's hot, but you just met her. Know what you need?
What?
Pornhub.
I can assure you that all I need is mine. That's what is wrong for my Juliet.
Did you get over her? There's someone better for you out there. Someone who we can connect with on a physical and spiritual level. A relationship forged from memories and shared passions. Someone's name who cannot be burned off your tongue nor melted from your mind. Am I getting through to you at all?
Someone like you? You were my first love after all.
Exactly. And it took you about 5 hours until you were on to your second love. Do you get what I'm saying here?
Perhaps I am pondering your wisdoms.
Talk like a normal human being, please.
I'm sorry. It's just that your speech is so simplistic.
Did you just call me basic?
No one's spoken to me so bluntly in a while.
You haven't heard anything of your own boner. You're not committed to yourself?
I believe that would be unwise given the current change of affections that are occurring within my heart.
Ow! Rise and shine, ladies! Come on, you do not need any more beauty rest. Trust me.
What do you mean?
She'll wake up any minute now, and it's right after you take the poison that she wakes up and uses your dagger to kill herself.
Denial will not change the truth. Oh, my sweet, sweet love, our time together was a honey that I thrived on. I craved the love and tenderness of what you brought me, and I hungered for more. But alas, it cannot be. Oh, here I remain with worms that are thy chambermaids. Here I should settle everlasting.
No, we are not going through this again. Juliet is alive.
Are you some sort of sixth?
Call it a hunch.
That's not very convincing.
Okay, look, we don't have time for your stupidity. The prince will be here soon. Now, do you believe
How? You're dead.
I drank the sleeping potion as planned. You knew, did you not?
Ugh, I am fortune's fool. Again. You would have awakened to my poison and cold flesh if it were not for Rosalind.
Hey, Jules, remember me? Rosalind? Of course, it's good to see you, cousin. Adopted cousin. But what are you doing here? father's too busy grieving over his dead daughter, but Jules, you gotta ditch this guy. He's just your average, melodramatic, horny teenager, and you had to die to be with him? Ask yourself, Jules, is it really worth it?
Excuse me, Rosalind. You're doing a horrible job of trying to woo me.
Woo you?
You stopped me from killing myself. You enraptured me with talk of love, and I've been told I'm the most elegant bachelor.
We're married.
You were dead, but I was really talking hypothetically.
And why do you care if I'm trying to woo you or not?
I'm not.
Because I'm attractive. It's what girls do. Try and woo me. But none of that matters anymore. Now that I know that you're alive and I'm alive, we can escape. Start a new life away from this confining city and our protests and damage.
You're not actually gonna go with him, Jules, right? I mean, he just threw a hissy fit that not every girl finds a married man attractive.
I think you hold some truth in your words. Romeo, I must think on it before I decide to live with you.
Think on it. Juliet, I have just killed in good conscience the County Paris. Someone will soon be aware of his absence and come looking. We haven't the time for any of this.
You killed another? Romeo, why must you slay so many? I thought we discussed this.
Because you tried to take me away from my love. You justly accuse me as doing unholy deeds upon your not so big focus.
Or you guys could just talk it out instead of this stupid conflict where suddenly weapons become a better foundation for communication than actual words and language that were created for that very purpose.
Who is the annoying language now? Juliet, listen not to this crazy girl and look to your husband and guide you.
Okay, you know what? I will speak. Okay, maybe it's the Shakespeare in me, but I must confess my love. I've waited far too long. It's my turn.
Rosalind, I'm quite flattered, but I'm a married man now. My heart's no longer open to
Juliet,
such.
I've been traveling for, well, a very long time. To find you, to save you, to tell you that I love you.
What?
Never had a chance, and even if I wasn't into girls, you still wouldn't have a chance.
You were a nun. You weren't allowed to have romantic or sexual thoughts.
Do you know how many girls there are in the nunnery? Not all saints. Juliet, I've known you for so long, and I've always felt drawn to you. I live in the 21st century now, which is hundreds of years ahead of your time, but we can make this work. I can take you with me.
Rosalind, you are mistaken. It is the 16th century.
On the stage it is, to you two and to everyone you know it is, but Shakespeare got me out.
Shakespeare?
That's not important, but Jules, what do you say?
Listen up to this crazy girl. Let's take me for guidance.
It's not illegal in the 21st century. There's a whole lot to it, but I can explain that later. But do you know what's also a thing? Feminism. Unfortunately, not so common decency. Human rights, abolishing gender roles.
Dating the same sex?
Oh, come on. You and Mercutio were really close.
That's besides the point.
I just don't know. I'm only 17.
I'm not asking you to marry me right now, Jules.
Well, my father, what will he think? And I've never thought about the possibility of other kinds of relationships.
That's because you didn't know, and to be honest, you'd probably hang for it. But people got smarter, well, some of them, and it's almost completely accepted now. Your father can't make you do a damn thing.
I just don't know. Romeo's my husband. I have to believe he loves me. He risked his life listening to a party just to see me.
Do you know why he actually went into that party? It was to find me. He didn't even know who you were. And no offense, I think it was because you were wearing a tighter dress than me that he chose to talk to you.
Is this true?
I mean, technically, yes, but I refuse the tighter dress one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean tighter and lower cut. Sorry, Jules, you were just a rebound.
No, you were more than just a rebound. You are beautiful. I was entranced by your glow.
My glow? Cut the crap, Romeo. As sick as I was, you wouldn't have spared me a second glance. Isn't that right?
I know you. It may have been true, but it didn't happen that way. It was fate.
Juliet, even if you don't like me, at least come with me. The prince will be here soon, and you don't want to go back with him, do you? Romeo just admitted his love is purely superficial, but I've always known that there's been something there between us, and you have what I felt too.
Maybe that's why I was so uninterested in marriage.
But you married me, a guy.
Everyone makes mistakes. What do you say, Jules?
I just want one taste. It's July of 1595.
No, not that kind of date. This is something that couples do. You go and get food or something, and then after you go on a lot of them, then eventually you get married. But all I want is just one date. I know this really cute coffee shop I think you might like.
Juliet, I love you. I know I'm impulsive and rash, maybe too affected by a lesbian not liking me. I was willing to sacrifice myself for you. I mean, can you really believe this girl? She's great.
Maybe not. I've been having doubts, Romeo. Before I took the sleeping draft, I was afraid I wouldn't wake up. Is that what love is? Taking impulsive risks for a guy I've known for 2 days? I've known Rosalind all my life, and it's different with her. Romeo, I think we may not be as molded for each other as we may at first hope.
You can divorce me, you know. That's another popular thing these days.
That's ridiculous.
No, I think we should do that. Romeo, for putting my life at risk, killing my cousin, getting yourself banished, and being at... I'm going, I hardly think that matters.
Where are you going?
With Rosalind, to present day.
Really?
Yes, I'm looking forward to that date.
I'll make sure it's unforgettable.
But what about me?
Parting is such sweet sorrow. See you later, Rome's.